Hi, it's Nathan Lane, and I'm in the Criterion Collection closet. And I'm not going to make any closet jokes, it's too easy. The most famous closet since we lost Liberace. Hey, it's great to be back in the closet. Well, let's take a look, shall we? The Kid. Well, there should be one, Chaplain. This is RIFIFI. It's a jewel heist. My husband loves any movie about a heist. RIFIFI. It sounds like it could be a great movie or the name of our next door neighbor's poodle. RIFIFI. Here, RIFIFI. Don't. RIFIFI, don't. Bitter rice. A neorealism with a heaping dose of pulp. Oh, and we're not talking orange juice, ladies and gentlemen. Seized by customs upon entry into the United States, subject of a heated court battle, banned in cities around the world. I'm sold. Vilgot Jomans, I Am Curious, -Yellow is one of the most, why do you need the dash? Is one of the most controversial films of all time. This landmark document of Swedish society during the sexual revolution has been declared both obscene and revolutionary. In the bag! You should all see Night of the Hunter. And sadly, the reviews were very mixed, and he never made another film again. He felt so defeated by the reviews. That's why you shouldn't read reviews. But Charles Laughton, one of our greatest actors, and based on this, could have been one of our greatest directors. I'm sort of going with the classics, but I love this movie. Sweet Smell of Success has some of the greatest dialogue ever. Burt Lancaster is fantastic as this sort of horrible Walter Winchell columnist. I love this dirty town. Valley of the Dolls. I was in a TV remake of Valley of the Dolls that starred Gene Simmons in the Susan Hayward role, and I played the stage manager at the Academy Awards. Look, my career could change if I was this tall. I could be a leading man. Odd Man Out, directed by Carol Reed. I'm going to give this a shot. I don't think I've ever seen this. James Mason, one of my favorite actors. Oh, look. This. I don't think I've ever seen this all the way through. This is, and it's written and directed by the woman who wrote The Birdcage, the genius known as Elaine May. One of the first of 3 women directors in the Directors Guild. It was Ida Lupino, Elaine May, and some other woman who I'm sure was wonderful. But Elaine, and now we realize how brilliant she was. A New Leaf. The Heartbreak Kid, the original Heartbreak Kid. That's the one to see. Charles Grodin, Jeannie Berlin. It's genius. And this is Peter Falk and John Cassavetes as small-time hoods. The In-Laws, yeah, it still holds up. It's still one of the funniest movies ever made. This is one I love. I always, this is another one, if I see it, I have to watch it to the end. And it's directed by the great Ernst Lubitsch. Here Comes Mr. Jordan. Yeah, that's, Here Comes Mr. Jordan was the movie that Heaven Can Wait that the other Heaven Can Wait. Oh, it's so confusing. How about this? Look at this. This looks very gay. This gives you, this is like an older man, younger man, a young saxophone player. Gay relationship that's not going to work out. This film, I sort of retired from musicals, but I went through a period where I thought if I was going to do a musical, I would like to do a musical of being there, because it would be an interesting challenge. Because he's the central character. Sondheim, I asked Sondheim if he would be interested in doing it. And he said, but the central character is a cipher. He doesn't sing. And I said, I know, but it forces other people to sing at him. I said, that's an interesting dynamic, don't you think? I just thought, for one thing, with a character like this, I wouldn't have to sing for a while. I wouldn't sing until the end of the first act, when the President of the United States would turn to me and say, what do you think, Mr. Gardner? And Chauncey says, well, it's like a garden. Ding! And you would hear the musical cue. And then he would sing this childlike song about gardening. And yet the president would see all of these, like it was a great analogy for the country. And then other people would start singing it. It would be on the news, and then children in schools would be singing this song, and then it would build to this huge, almost frightening anthem that would end the first act. That was my concept. Watch Being There. Peter Sellers, perhaps his greatest performance. And that's it. I need either I have to lie down or have more coffee.